Hi, welcome to this week's learning moment where we're going to discuss Elsa's little dilemma. As always, the description, in case you need a refresher, is down below so you can reread the case. And remember, comment this. Really want to know your thoughts and would love to hear what you were thinking about this as well. So, this week's issue is about Elsa and delegation. So I think one of the first things we need to do is look at why Elsa is afraid to delegate this. And really it comes down to one simple thing is she thinks her team's too busy, and she's probably right that the team has too much to do. But as a manager, it doesn't help anyone if you start to say, well, I'll just take everything. That's where you have to stop and go, okay, which balls do we drop? Which things do we say, okay, this doesn't need to get done? And that's really the first thing she needs to do. She needs to come with grips with the fact that, she's going to have to let some things go. She's going to have to move some things. She's going to have to reprioritize. And that is her job as a manager. So in this case, the process is pretty simple. The first thing Elsa needs to do is to figure out what are things only she can do. Now, if you've followed any of my stuff, that list is usually pretty short. Managers think it's longer than it is, but it really isn't. So once she's kind of figured out, okay, here are things I can delegate, then she needs to figure out who has the skills to do it. The skills are more important than the time. You shouldn't be doing it based on who has the time. If you have multiple people who have the skills, well, okay, then maybe you want to start thinking about how much time they have. But really, you just want to be thinking about the skills. Once she's figured out the best person to do it, that's when she sets the expectation with the 4 W's. Who will do what by when and why. Then she's also going to have to talk about how things have to get moved aside. So if so-and-so doesn't have time to do this, what projects get deprioritized? What things is she going to have to renegotiate with people? What stuff can just, to be honest, not get done right now? That's one of the key challenges she's going to have is being able to reconcile that. That's a hard thing for managers to do. It's a hard thing for anybody to do. But as managers, we think it's our job to make sure everything gets done. So when we come back and go, we can't do that, or that's going to be late, or can we renegotiate that date, we feel like we failed. So it's really important that she does that. So in conclusion, we all get caught up in this, either because we're getting slammed by work, an unexpected thing happens, someone gets sick and has to be out for a while, big project comes in, something gets delayed, whatever it is, we all get caught up in it. And it's fine short term, right? So if Elsa had missed one lunch because of this, that'd be one thing. She's missing multiple, which says it's a bigger long-term problem. And that's where managers have to step back and go, okay, this can't be the norm. This can't be the thing I do. So with that, again, thanks for listening. Love to see your comments below and see what you're thinking about Elsa's dilemma. And if you've been in this situation, what have you done? Go be a great manager.